or is the core of every team, and that is data. So no matter which team we belong, it is really important to understand that we are part of something, and and that is data. Everybody is connected with each other through this thing called data. So we need to understand what it is, what are the types of data. And also it is not just that business analysts or data analysts are supposed to know what data is, but you can be expert in your own field. Okay, if you are from HR or you are from marketing, you will understand, or you could be an analyst in your own field and get paid more than your competitors just by being analyst in your field. So somebody from finance could be a financial analyst, or somebody from say HR could be HR analyst, and likewise for marketing. So it is really important to understand what analytics or analysis is. Both are different, and we need to understand what is it. So the whole question is for those who are new to it, to understand if you have your interest area in this field. If not, you could be in your own domain. But what if you have this what if you like being an analyst in your own field? So that is why I thought that everybody could be part of this session and will understand data and the role of business analyst. Business analyst, the word business could be replaced with your own field. So whenever I'll be mentioning business analyst, you can consider your field to be in that term. Instead of business, you could use financial or marketing or legal, anything. Okay, so now I want to understand that how many of you think or understand the importance of data, or what exactly is data according to you? Anyone? Anyone, team?
So it's like basically collection of information.
Right. Now, this is perfect, that it is exactly the collection of information. This information could be in any form. It could be in an audio form or a visual form, or could be maybe text. So these are different forms in which data or the information is collected. And because of this nature or forms, it is divided into two parts. One is big data, the other is traditional data. So traditional data are the one that, for example, HRs, whenever they hire somebody in the company, they have a complete set of Excel, which will have the name, first name, last name, their employee ID, their respective department. And this is nothing but the traditional data. You are keeping that, organizing that information in a set. And that is data. The other is big data. So example, the datas are huge in big data. So example could be a company, maybe Facebook, would receive so many different types of data that could be in an audio form, video, or maybe say it could be text, posts, anything. And therefore we cannot save those data in an Excel, and we need some other storage method for the same, and that is big data. So that, because of the nature of that data, it is divided into various categories. After this, there are so suppose for those who belong to legal group or say HR group, the cases of legal would actually be the data for that group. And as I mentioned about HR, the information about manpower or human resource, or those are the data in HR. Okay. After that, when we move a step ahead into analytics. Now, analysis is something about past that we have done in our past. That is analysis, or to understand what was the sales in past. For example, in 2020 or maybe 2019, 21, and to predict the outcome in future, that is in 2022 or for next 5 years, that is analytics, that is future. So that is the difference between analysis, that is past, and analytics is future. So for HR, analytics, or legal, or marketing, or data analytics, any domain, you need to analyze the previous data and then predict the future outcome. Okay, and therefore we use various tools for it. There are various visualization tools for it, which may or may not be required by your domain. But these tools are to create dashboards so that the person who cannot understand the numbers can actually see the graph or could understand. Probably if I'm not good with numbers, if by seeing the numbers I do not understand what it is, but by seeing the pie chart I can understand how many females and males are there in an organization. So that is how, and that is the importance of having a visualization tool that will help us create the dashboards. Then we'll with that we'll move a step ahead into machine learning. Machine learning would be, again, it is about giving algorithms to machine or the information to do a work in a particular way. So for example, if there is a child and we give certain information to that child, for example, if we say show that this object is bird through the photo or maybe video, we tell that child that this is bird. Over experience, as the child grows, and when in daily life he would see a bird flying, he could now relate and understand what the bird would be or how a bird looks like. So that would be through experience. So we are giving information to that child which a child uses in his or her daily life. Similarly, we give algorithm to machine and machine would predict the outcome or try to find out the result or the output. Okay.